Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was busy reading a book called The Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. Now, pretty interesting guy, Hobbes here. Now, let me tell you about four guys. While we're sitting here, let me tell you about these four guys right here. First off, Thomas Hobbes. These guys inspired our American government, even though they never set foot on our American government. Thomas Hobbes believed that all people were evil. In order for society to be maintained and people to have protections that, people must give up some freedoms to the government. In return, the government is, in fact, going to protect them because people are evil. Now, Thomas Hobbes believed that because people are evil, there needs to be an absolute monarch ruling these people, making sure that people are following and abiding by the rules. And at the same time, it's going to provide protection for you. He calls this a social contract theory. Genius, genius. The next guy let's talk about, John Locke. John Locke's another figure who truly inspired our American government. Look at this guy. Genius guy right here. Now, Locke believed that people were, in fact, good. People were good. And not, unlike Hobbes, Locke believed that people could actually self-govern themselves, kind of setting the foundations for what we like to call democracy here in America. John Locke believed that all people were born equal. People could self-govern themselves. Now, if God puts one person in place, then that person should take power. But he even goes into depth in the second treatise where he discusses that the government should be made up of two branches. Pretty interesting guy. The next guy let's talk about is Baron Montesquieu. This guy right here comes up with the concept of three branches of government. You have the judicial branch, the legislative branch, and the executive branch. We see this inspiration here in our American government in today's time. Our government's made up of three branches, the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Montesquieu also believed in checks and balances. You got to check those balances, baby. Not checking your checkbooks and balancing it, but instead you need to make sure that there's a process in place where one branch of government doesn't get more power than the next. Each branch checks the next branch. Last guy I want to talk to you about is this guy known as Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau believed in the social contract theory. He believed that people must give up freedoms in order for the government to provide protection. Think about it yourself. You can't drive 125 miles an hour in a school system. You give up that freedom to do that. But at the same time, that's ensuring that you have a safe journey going to and from school. Now, the amazing thing about these four guys is all four of them never set foot on American soil. That's one of the amazing things about them. But they inspired our founding fathers. These four guys' concepts and theories led to the creation of not just our government, but numerous governments throughout the world. It's an amazing thing, and you have a great and pleasant day.